All right, welcome back, guys. This is episode 4. I've done a little bit of resource collecting. You'll notice a lot of the trees around here are gone. A few planks here. Got a little more ore at that mine, and there's a few things I want to show you today. All right, for first off, I want to show you one more use for the chisel, and this is actually what I think I'm going to be building my house out of. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the planks like this, make a bucket. Ooh, no, but this is going to be seawater. Right, so, nope, I'm a little low on water. I can head over to the farm. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Make sure I don't fall in that hole again. Alright, well, we overshot it a little bit, but it should be fine. Alright, so we're going to take our bucket, we're going to get some fresh water, and, ooh, need a hammer? Let's not use that rock. See, let's use some slate. I need a hammer. If I haven't shown you that before, it's pretty simple. Just going to take off those rows. Oh, I probably didn't leave that long enough for you to see, but hopefully you can pause it if you need to. So we're going to make a hammer. We're going to take that hammer with some dolomite. We're going to crush it into flux. Alright, we're going to do one final ingredient, which we actually have to head back for. But I'm going to show you what we're doing here. Just a sec. Ooh, hello. Skeleton. I don't really Ow! Alright. Yeah, please don't do that. I'm busy right now. Alright, so we're gonna need some sand. So that's gravel, this is sand, some more sand right here. We really only need, just to show you this, one piece. So, gonna grab that sand. Alright, and we're gonna combine sand, the water, and the flux, and we're gonna make mortar. Alright, that gives you the bucket back. And now we're going to take our chisel and some of our slate. And we're going to make these bricks. And we're going to make a cross with the bricks. Oop, missed one. And then fill in the other spaces with our mortar. And that's going to give us 4 slate brick blocks. Now, I'm not sure if I showed you this earlier. I'm not sure if I talked about it properly, but you can make cobblestone out of the rocks like this. But it doesn't behave like vanilla cobblestone. For example, if we place it right there, it'll fall down. It'll actually fall sideways as well, so you can't really build walls out of it. We're going to mine it quickly, but we can get our rocks back from it. So if cobblestone will stack to 32, the rocks will stack to 64. But because you need 4 rocks, you can actually store 2 stacks of these rocks in 1 stack of cobblestone. So if you really need to compress your storage a little bit, you can turn it into cobblestone. Alright, but these brick blocks here, stack them as much as you want, and they don't fall. So I'm actually going to be making the base of my house out of this. And then fill in the gaps with oak wood, and maybe, I don't know, maybe a thatch roof. That might be fun. But let's talk about something else for a second. There's a few things we need to get done. We need to look for an area with mountains because I want to find some sheep to make a bed. We need to find some more ores, so that means looking for either bismuth, silver, or cassiterite. in order to make one of the bronzes, because that'll be one of the next steps towards moving on. I'm just not really sure what we should do first. Ooh, a little low on food. Should watch the decay on that as well. So let's just take it all out. Quickly get the decay off. Nope, does not have any decay. This one does. Let's just eat some garlic. And then I think we can... I want to look over in this side of the island a little bit. So we're going to, guess, do some a little bit of exploring. See what we can find. Anything to see, that is, I guess. Looks like I see a sandy island. Some bushes. You know, another area to look might be into the sequoia forest. I think I was either running through it a little too quickly, or either I didn't run it through it at all, but I think it might be a place to explore. Let's just see what we find. I'd like to find a rock other than slate. One of the more igneous rocks. Well, more igneous. One of the igneous rocks. Excuse me. Would probably be pretty useful. Some pine trees. Saw those earlier. The sequoia and oak. Oop. Yeah, gotta watch out for those falls. There's a spider. Ooh, I see corn. Maize, rather. This will actually be quite useful. Maize. I'm gonna let that part stay. Maize is a grain, which means two things. For one thing, well, first off, it'll allow us to replenish our grain, which is getting a little low. Secondly, we can actually make some bread with it, and that will allow me to demonstrate one more feature that I've been wanting to get to. Alright, let's take a little look around, and then we can head home. I can show you how to make some bread. It's a hot spring. That is a different type of rock right here. That's still slate though, isn't it? Yeah. I want to take a quick look at this. Let's see what you are. Dacite. Alright. Dacite is an igneous rock. Believe you can get a lot from it. Although I'd advise you check the wiki. You can get copper, gold, I believe at least one type of iron. I gotta make sure to actually can plant those seeds over my farm. Keep an eye on the time. Ooh, it's getting a little late. This place actually looks quite big, and I'd like to explore it a little more fully. I'll have to rewatch one of the earlier episodes though to check if we've been here. While we're here, we can grab a little more water, and then I'd like to head home. I think actually I'd like to head back to the farm. You can throw down the maize seeds. Hopefully they won't be too far behind everything else. And then I can show you how to make bread. Ooh, some more maize. Seems to be a lot of it in these woods. Alright. Oh wow, we've already got 160 ounces of it. That happened quickly. Alright. We have a pig just kind of hanging out in the pond. A couple pigs, actually. Maybe I'll corral those later. If I find some jute, I can make some rope, I can corral them, and maybe breed them. Alright, let's grab those seeds. Inventory is just all sorts of cluttered right now. Are there any spaces left? Oh no, I think I might have filled it all up with what I had. And my hoe is back at home. What to do? That's probably not a terrible idea. We'll use dacite, because dacite actually does make stronger stone tools than slate or... I don't want to use up my dolomite, but then slate or dolomite would. Let's quickly make another stone hoe. I know my other hoe is actually not doing so great. So just throw those down. And then I'd like to get home, because it is getting dark. Oh, avoid that hole. Alright. I think some of the spawn protection is kind of starting to take effect around my house. I was out collecting resources most of the night, and I didn't actually run into any mobs. So hopefully we'll be relatively safe around here. I have lit it up a bit with some torches. But all right. Oh, and this is these are log piles, just some wood I was collecting earlier. Actually, just throw that in there. All right. Oh yeah, we can get onto that right now. Put some of that clay away. Some of these extra blocks. Straw, ore. I'm not really focused on organization right now. I can look at that later. All right. Let's... Hang on. I want to get this back because I am running low on knives, and it would be nice to get a couple dacite knives. You can't actually nap with less than 2 rocks. So that's the last tool we can make. Alright. So we're going to get the decay off of that. Did it? That was interesting. Right, grain maize is going to behave a little differently. In that case, we're going to get right into what this is for. So we're going to take these 3, take these 3, open our crafting interface. We're going to make a quern base. We'll throw that down right there. And we're going to make a handstone. Right, so put the handstone up here. Let's take this, put that there. Oh, hang on you. There you go. Click to grind. And we get cornmeal. Or corn flour. Fortunately, just for... because I know what we're going to need here. We're going to need one of those. What I did not remember is that we're going to need a bucket of fresh water. So hopefully I can run over there, not fall in the hole, and not get attacked by too many monsters. I do have my sword, so I still don't want to run into anything. I really don't... yeah, no, this was a bad idea. We're just going to hide now. We'll make some bread tomorrow. Alright, with that, I'm going to take a little cut right here, and we will be back when it's morning and I can get some water. Alright, welcome back, guys. It is just about morning. I know there are a few monsters outside, but I think we can make a break for it. We got some decay. That's unfortunate. Oh, hang on there. That is a bug that has been introduced in this most recent build. Corn and maybe it's grains though. Corn derivatives. I try to take the decay off and it actually seems to double the decay and split the stack. And that is just, although hang on, if it may not be doubling the decay, if the stack that I'm taking off doesn't have any decay on it, then the original stack would now have half of the weight, but the same amount of decay. So the relative decay percentage would be doubled. So that might be what we're seeing here. The amount doesn't actually seem to have changed. But all right. So we're going to get some fresh water. We're going to notice we have 2.5 ounces of cornmeal. We're going to combine it with the water, and we'll see 5 ounces of cornmeal dough. So we've actually just doubled our quantity. Now that we're here, oh no, it's raining. All right, there's something that I want to show you. It will definitely make this easier for both of us. We're going to make a barrel. Barrels were originally designed for tanning hides, but we're going to use another feature of them. Just to show you the interface, we have seal, empty, in and out. In a bar here, you'll say is it empty up here. The empty button, this will clear your barrel. It'll destroy the contents of it. So make sure you know that what you're doing when you press that button. And the seal is how you can use the barrel to process items, but we're not going to use that. We're not going to need that feature. So we're going to take the water, I'm going to shift right click. You're going to see that's going to put a bucket of water into the barrel. Oop. Whoa. Alright, if we check, barrel's full. If we put we could have been putting water in to do this feature. We set this to out. It'll actually fill our bucket with water. If we set it to in, the bucket will empty back in. And we can break the barrel, and it will actually hold its contents. And what that means is that we can bring it back to our house, and we can plop it down, and we can actually have a limited supply of fresh water with us, instead of having to go back and forth to the pond all the time. And decelerate. Alright, but the rain is bad. Right. Okay, so can just throw that right there, and we can fill our water jug up with it when we need to. Alright, so now we have dough. We have our log. Can just throw it up here. Put our it's already got decay on it. Oh, that didn't seem to break. Alright, so we're gonna throw it right here. We're gonna light our fire pit. First thing we're actually cooking, I think. We've made a few torches. So it's warm, hot, very hot. It's dependent on the this side. And there we go, cornbread. Yeah, not to be wasteful. I think that we just throw a few torches in there. At least a couple. And now we have bread. Actually, given we have a grain, if we check, oh, the decay, just bugs me. If we grab our fruit, our vegetables, hang on a second, we're just gonna cut the decay off of these. We take a log, we can make some bowls. I think it's time we start making some meals. Alright, now I'm actually going to do this outside. That's going to make our meal table. Alright, let's put you down here. I think I'll put the fruit up top. Actually, I don't know. It's decaying so fast. I don't like that. we can put our tomato up top. Create a meal. Tastes terrible. Wonderful. You'll see the amount is 18 ounces. That is the combined weight of the ingredients we used. I'll get into the meal table a little more later. Kind of explain how to use it properly. Taste is terrible, 0.0%. That means that there's nothing that we could do to this meal to make it taste any better. If there was at least something going on in that percentage over there, we could cook it to make it taste a little bit better. If we check our skills though, you see my cooking is now level 1. The higher your cooking level, the better the taste will be, although some recipes will just be better than others. And the taste will affect the saturation. But eating that meal will actually give us some of the nutrients from all of its ingredients. So you'll see that that did a noticeable impact on my health bar. It's because we were getting some of our nutrients back. Alright. We're getting close, I think, to the end of the episode again. So we just gotta find one more thing to do. I think between now and next episode, I would like to collect some resources to start working on my house. I don't think metallurgy is gonna be, you know, the our top priority, and I think I'd like to just have some fun with this, you know. So we're gonna be working on the house next episode. Between now and then, I'm gonna get some resources, but I'm not gonna film that right now. I think I'd like to wait and see if there's any comments or questions or things that you'd like to ask. I don't want to do this too fast. So I've only seen the feedback off the first episode. I think the second episode just went up half an hour ago. So we'll have to see what sort of questions get asked. All right. Just need one thing to finish this up with. What should we do? Ah, man. This decay is really getting to me. 1.1. What? It's been like it's been like a minute. All right, I may have to. I feel almost bad saying that as a developer, but I may have to just turn that down in the configs. All right. Well, we do have a minute or two left. Ooh, what could we do? What can we do? I don't know. You know what? We may end up ending this episode a little early. Now, see, this maize here is doing fine. It's not decayed at all. The bread. Ugh. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna start planning out my house, get some of the resources together, but I'm trying to make sure not to do anything too important until we get back together and I can show you what we're doing. Alright, so I will see you guys next time.